Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video on Michigan Sports Talk here, and what a game for Michigan. Michigan is undefeated 5-0 and just blew out Wisconsin 38-17. I'm going to be getting into everything in this video, giving my thoughts on the game and how good Michigan looks as they're now number 9 in the AP Top 25 poll. I'm going to be getting into everything about the Michigan and Wisconsin game, so stay tuned. And other than that, let's cue the intro and get right into today's video. Alright, so before we do get into this one, make sure you guys are subscribed. I greatly appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It is totally free and you can unsubscribe later if you are not satisfied with my videos. But yeah, so Michigan and Wisconsin, it was a pretty actually tight game going into halftime. It was only 13-10 Michigan as Wisconsin scored a late touchdown in 18 seconds right before halftime and really gave them the momentum. But Michigan did a great job coming out and just pretty much making a statement and won the game. They won it big, 38-17, really blew them out in the second half. So total yards, Michigan had 365 total yards and Wisconsin only had 210 total yards. Passing yards, Michigan had 253 passing yards and Wisconsin had 167 passing yards. Rushing yards, Michigan still had 112 rushing yards against the best rush defense in the country at the time. They were the best rush defense in the country. Don't know if they are anymore, but they are still one of the best defenses in the country. Rushing yards for Wisconsin, they only had 43. And really, I mean, we knew we had to come in here, pass the ball. That's exactly what we did, but we also did, stay to our strength, which is running the ball, and we ran it for 112 yards against a very talented, great rushing defense. Probably one of the best in the defense, if not the best. But yeah, the offense played really, really good. I'm really proud of our offense, the way they came out and really just won this game. Now, there was an interception thrown at the end of the game. Alan Bowman in crap time threw an interception. That kind of sucks. It breaks the streak. Michigan, that's their only turnover of the season. Kind of came in a crappy, pretty much the game was over with like a minute left. Alan Bowman threw a pick, and then Wisconsin actually scored another touchdown to make it 38-17. So really, Michigan should have won this 38-10. But yeah, 38-17 is the final score. Still won it by 21 points. Fumbles lost though. Wisconsin had 2 fumbles lost and interceptions thrown. Graham Mertz threw one intercept, or actually no, it wasn't Graham Mertz. It was their backup. I forget his name. His name is Chase Wolf. He threw an interception. Graham Mertz actually got hurt by Daxton Hill, who took a really huge shot at him, and then Chase Wolf came in. So Graham Mertz went 8 for 15 for 115 yards, 1 touchdown. He actually played good to end the half to score that touchdown. Then came out and just defense of Michigan was getting to him and really just scared him away and hurt him. Dax Hill put a huge hit on his ribs. But hopefully he is okay for Wisconsin to come back. I don't think he is, so that is a huge loss for Wisconsin. But yeah, Chase Wolf came in 3 for 8 for completions, had 52 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That 1 touchdown was in crap time, where pretty much did not count. But yeah, I mean, Michigan did a great job guarding everybody. One guy was Dyke for receiving for Wisconsin. He had a good game. He had 2 receptions for 54 yards and had that 1 great touchdown reception in the corner of the end zone. That was a great catch. And he actually had 2 great catches on that 2-play drive. So yeah, that was really, really a great acrobatic catch from him. But Roman Wilson from Michigan also had his own perfect game. He had 6 receptions for 81 yards and a great catch for a lot of yards. I forget what the total of the yards was, but Cade McNamara kind of got hit as he was throwing it to Roman Wilson, and maybe if he didn't get hit would have led him on into the end zone. But Roman Wilson had to go back, make the catch, went over top of the defender and caught it. Very acrobatic catch and a great catch. This is what these receivers have to do. They have the talent to do it, and it was awesome to see Roman Wilson come down with that. Dalen Baldwin had another touchdown reception, 56 yards from J.J. McCarthy, a perfect dime to Dalen Baldwin. What a perfect throw from J.J. McCarthy, and our future is bright with him as our quarterback. Cornelius Johnson had a huge game, 2 receptions, 47 yards, and those 2 receptions were 2 touchdowns. He also had a 2-point conversion. He had an amazing game. And that's really it. Eric Hall had 3 receptions, 28 yards. Mike Samerstill, 2 receptions, 15 yards. And then obviously Blake Corum, Hassan Haskins on the rushing ground. Blake Corum had 46 yards with 15 carries, and Hassan Haskins had 47 yards with 19 carries. And then Cade McNamara, he had 17 completions on 28 attempts for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. J.J. McCarthy was 1 for 1 for 56 yards and that 1 touchdown. Perfect throw to Dalen Baldwin. And then Alan Bowman threw an interception. That was his only throw of the game. So I'm pretty sure I went over all the stats. Now I'm just going to give my thoughts on the game. I mean, Michigan played a great game. The defense was phenomenal. The offense played a great defense. Yes, they could have done better, but you're playing against a really good defense where teams have not been scoring a lot of points on them. Notre Dame, I mean, this score really was not the game. Notre Dame had like 2 pick sixes, turnover, like they had a lot of they also had a kickoff return, so their offense did not score as many points as Michigan's offense did, which is actually a good thing, good sign for Michigan that they actually did this pretty much all on the defensive side. They did have a few turnovers though to help them in score or in field position, but finishing off drives was a huge thing. Michigan could have gotten a couple more touchdowns. Instead, they settled for a lot of field goals, which Moody made a lot of the field goals, which is huge for him, as he was 3 for 3 with long ones. I mean, he had like a 48-yarder, 47-yarder, stuff like that. So that was huge for Moody. And yeah, so Michigan, they moved to 5-0. Wisconsin goes to 1-3. A terrible start for Wisconsin, but I mean, their offense isn't that good. They still have to fix some things. I thought they actually might have found their offense with Graham Mertz leading down the field, scoring that touchdown before halftime. That was a great sequence of events for them. Obviously, for Michigan, it was kind of like, oh my God, it's 13-10 going into halftime. You feel like you have been the better team all game long, and then that happens, and it's actually a close game at halftime. But our team did a great job coming out in the second half, and I really didn't ever get nervous in this game, just because the way our defense was playing. 4-6 3-and-outs. We had a lot of sacks. I'm actually going to look up the stats for our defense. I mean, our defense just went insane. We had like 6 sacks or something like that. We had an interception, 2 fumbles recovered, and we forced 6 3-and-outs. I'm pretty sure it could have been 6 3-and-outs in a row. I'm not too sure on that, but we did force a lot of 3-and-outs against Wisconsin. Our defense was just playing lights out until the last 30 seconds before halftime. That kind of got away from them, but they responded and shut them down in the second half. And fun fact here, Wisconsin allowed 75 total rushing yards coming in to this game, and Michigan ran for 112 rushing yards today. So when you put that in perspective, yes, Michigan did a fantastic job running the ball against a great rushing defense, the best in the country. 75 rushing yards coming in. Of the last 3 teams Wisconsin has played, all those teams had a combined 75 yards, and Michigan just had 112 rushing yards on Wisconsin. That is really crazy to think about, as Michigan just really, their offense proved everybody wrong. Everybody was doubting their passing ability. You can't say that anymore. They can definitely pass the ball. They showed it. They proved it. And Cade McNamara stepped up to the challenge and took it. Now, J.J. McCarthy is right there with Cade McNamara. He made a fantastic throw. It really, if Cade McNamara ever struggles, J.J. McCarthy is going to be right there. So that kind of, pushes each other, I think. And Cade McNamara, he did play a great game, but, he's got a challenger right behind him as well. And that is actually nice as a fan to have another quarterback right behind your starter, to just feel comfortable, that you have another quarterback if your starter does bad. But other than that, I mean, Michigan played a great game. They moved up to number 9 in the country. Still improving, still keeping keep the grind up, keep working, and just got to keep improving as a team. The energy is a lot better than last year on this team. We are 5-0 now, and really I expect this team to go 8-0 all the way up until Penn State. We play Nebraska, Northwestern, Michigan State, Indiana, Penn State, Maryland, Ohio State. Michigan State will probably be your next challenge, but Nebraska, don't sleep on them. They have actually been doing good as well. So we'll do a preview to that. Other than that, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Michigan on a roll right now. Keep the train rolling. We are 5-0, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.